Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan back in the building. That's Stranding 1. I'm not going to. This is going to be my SOS video part 2. That's all I can say.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So I'm doing a couple little side missions. The consensus is if you really want Death Stranding to take a hold of you, and you really want it to grab you and hold some interest, the consensus is to make it out of Chapter 2 fast as humanly possible. Chapter 3 is where quote unquote picks up and combat picks up and things are automatically revealed. Now, I do have Death Stranding 2. Purchased it on release day. Sitting right, well, I actually pre-purchased it, but I didn't pick it up until a couple days after its release. It was already paid for, my physical edition, because physical forever. Fuck that digital shit. Digital come in handy, because Lord knows that there has been times where my GameStop sucks here in Mansfield, Ohio, where I live. Not where I'm from, where I live. But they don't open till noon. They suck, And GameStop as a whole, as a company, we all know they suck. They've been sucking. They're not doing midnight releases anymore. They're not. Well, they did a midnight release for the Nintendo Switch 2. Shout out to the Switch 2. I got one. I was there. It was eerily nostalgic to be there. More time phone. It was eerily nostalgic to be there for midnight release after not being at one for so long. But it was good. It was a good feeling. And I got my Nintendo Switch 2, and that was that. Yo, this stream is heavy as fuck. I should have fucking. Alright, hold on. Hopefully all that shit will wash up somewhere. I don't want to lose all that. Please let it wash up. I can't walk in the water and pick it up, can I? Alright, baby. Hold on. I got you, buddy. I want that grenade. You wanna know what? Fuck that grenade. I'm building another one. Anyway, it felt good to be, at a midnight release for a console. It's nostalgic. But if I could talk to the CEO of GameStop, I would tell him, bruh, physical gamers still exist. I am one. 46 years old. I'll be 47 in about 3 weeks. But there's a lot of us out there. There's actually more of us out there than people give us credit for. That digital shit, that's for these YNs. Fuck that bullshit. If a major AAA title, like what we got coming up? We got Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, right? Coming up. We got Silent Hill F coming up in September, right? I got both of those pre-ordered. We got Madden coming up, which Madden might be the exception. Madden 26, they might do a midnight release. But what you gotta do is, you gotta reward the physical gamers that's out there. Because if you're a physical gamer like me, and you won it day one, and you made a pre-order, you'll make your way to your local GameStop at midnight to pick up your copy. So that you can play it right along with all the digital dickheads. But there's certain titles like Resident Evil 4 Remake, Silent Hill 2 Remake, Final Fantasy 16. Those are the 3 off the top of my head. When those titles released, even though I had the game paid for already, as far as pre-order, I just did not want to wait until the next morning. I'm a nighttime gamer. I know it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. I normally don't play at this time. I game at night, while I'm sipping and I'm smoking. But guess what? I'm sipping and I'm smoking right now. So fuck it, I'm playing. But anyway, you gotta give us, something. You gotta give us something. Motherfuckers will come out. They will pick up their game. But for those last three I just named, Resident Evil 4, Silent Hill 2 Remake, and Final Fantasy 16, I didn't feel like waiting until noon the next day. I was up. I was going to be up all night, and I wanted to play it. So I just purchased a digital copy, went back into GameStop the next day, and had them refund my money for the pre-purchase. And of course, employees being what they are. You sure you don't want to pre-order this? Fuck you and your pre-order. Because you ain't going to do a goddamn midnight release for it. So no, give me my motherfucking money back. But before I did that, I would go right out onto the display shelf and grab a copy of whatever it was, whether it was Silent Hill 2 Remake, Resident Evil 4, Black Myth Wukong, whatever the case may be. And I would just take that empty case off of the display shelf, put it in my pocket, go up. Oh, fucking BTs. I should have saved this shit. Anyway, I go to the display shelf. Fuck. I don't know why I didn't save this YouTube. It's too late now. I think I'm gonna use a hermetic grenade or some of my other grenades this time and get through this. But yeah, like I was saying, that was close. But yeah, I will go to the shelf and just fuck it, take an empty box. That way I can put it in my stack because I got 3 stacks of PS5 games, and I had 3 stacks of PS4 games, but I finished a lot of them, most of them. So I relocated those to just underneath of my gaming shelf because I'm never gonna play them again. And my PS5 games that I've completed is in 1 stack, and then my PS5 titles that's in my current rotation are in another stack. And I'm actually using my first anchor here to climb down. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna see. Alright. So that's my first time using a release roll from the top down, and I appreciate it already. I see what it's about. But hold on, before I jump onto that topic, like I was saying, if I gotta go digital because I don't want to wait to play it, I just get an empty case, steal it from GameStop after I get my money back, and it's in my stack. I mean, even though I don't have the physical disc, I still own the game, and having it in my stack represents the fact that it is there. So, yeah, if GameStop would just, reward more physical gamers, no, we're not going down that ladder. We're gonna lose our balance. But what is this here? Death Stranding has officially clicked for me, and I'm glad that it's clicked. And it was really the release of Death Stranding 2 that motivated me after 6 years of trying to come back to this and say, okay, it's Kojima. He's the Stephen King of video games. He's not your regular. He's just not. So we are going to deliver this cargo here. There's another bridge that somebody built, and I'm going to try to find my trike as well. And we're just going to try to make it to Let's make this save real quick. Um, just save. And I have to admit, YouTube, I did not upgrade from uh, Death Stranding 4 to 5, the PS5 version. I want to do it. I kind of do want to do it right now, but I think I'm just going to admire this beautiful PS4 title for what it is, and um, be able to appreciate it even more when DS2 come. When I finally do insert my copy of DS2, I'll be able to see a significant upgrade. So let's see what's in this terminal. Mm, okay, all right, cool. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I believe it. What's she called? Oh, communion juice. Saying that is blasphemous. Yes, it is. That's Jesus. Lord Jesus, help her. No, communion juice. But yeah, you just made that clear. I never heard you say that before. I've never heard you say it before. Lord, Lord Jesus, help her. You know what? I guess normally they drink wine. Normally they drink wine. They used to back in the day. Wine has alcohol in it. We're drinking alcohol. No, we can't. That was good. That was just. So so um, we have to make this delivery here. So we're gonna make this delivery,
Too close.
and I'm trying to figure out like if I should I deliver it here? Or no, we're gonna take it to where I marked. Anyway, I can't really remember what the hell I was talking about. I've been drinking, I've been smoking. Um, that's a bridge right there. We're gonna cross the bridge, and we're gonna light the bridge. But I still gotta cross this body of water. So I'm gonna put a ladder here. Actually, I don't really need to put a ladder, do I? I can just make it. We can just walk straight through. Just make it straight through here, through the river. So we just waded through it, and we're gonna cross this bridge. Whatever this is, we're gonna like the bridge. No. Cross here. We like the bridge. I have to find the materials to build my first bridge, and I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure all that out. I definitely want to build the bridge, but I also want to get finished um, with this chapter as fast as humanly possible. Um, but I got the gist of it. It clicked for me, and I'm glad that it did. He must have took a piss in the stream. Mushrooms growing. All right, nice little ladder crossing here, and it's just another part of the game, YouTube, that I'm starting to learn to appreciate. It's just,
This one's
the
for you.
whole way the world is connected, and I could build something that somebody else will use and find useful, and I can take advantage of what they built. Here's some lost cargo, so we're gonna do this. Oh man, my weight capacity is up there. I think my bike is somewhere around in this area. I shouldn't run heavy like this. But yeah, yes, YouTube, those walking simulator insults, don't worry about none of that bullshit, because that does in no way, shape, or form describe this game, or therefore what it's all about. And I made this walk all the way back here, but this is where I took my bike from. I did not have to leave my bike on the side of the road the way I did. I didn't want to leave it, and it wasn't out of battery, out of juice, but I left it anyway.
Proceed to distribution center.
I should have kept it, because if I got the bike, I don't have to climb a mountain. I can just ride around it, So that's the thing. That is the thing. Tacos on a Sunday. Tacos and taco salad. How that sound? Let the off.
All clear.
Sound good to me.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So that's what it's gonna be. We are gonna make this delivery. Now, I guess I should have made that other delivery. Make delivery. They don't have any requested cargo here. So I'm going to select the multiples. I guess I entrusted it, or whatever. Vintage wine. Fragile cargo. And I didn't drop it. And I'm entrusting it to another player, I guess. I don't know. I'm a skilled handler, so my ratings are definitely going up. Alright, I think I need to go back over to that other locker and make a delivery there as well. So I'm gonna let y'all tune in while I do that. No, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of my private room here. So at this point, we're gonna make a save. I ain't gonna let y'all watch me shower and shit and shave. It's your boy Jordan. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm retired. I ain't got no job and nothing else better to do.